Wait, you talking about Edom yet? But yeah, that's a good one. Go to is it 1 Peter 4:17? Okay, yeah, Edom gonna get it. Yeah, y'all gonna get it, Edom. But we talking about Jake ass right now.
Yeah.
but who does Jake follow?
Oh yeah, he follow Edom. He follow Edom. That's who he follow. But he gonna get it first though. Who got 1 Peter 4:17?
This is 1 Peter chapter 4:17. For the time has come that judgment must begin at the house of the Most High. And if it first begin at us, what shall the end be of them that obey not the gospel of the Most High?
Yeah, man. So the Lord, when he come, the judgment gonna start with his own people.
Yep.
Because guess what? Pilate said he washed his hands. What you read yesterday, John 19 chapter?
Yeah.
But the Jews said, let his blood be upon us. Oh, really? Man, Lord, Baba Kushai, please tell me I wasn't involved with them niggas.
Man,
please tell me. I know, Lord. Lord, please don't let me have nothing to do with that. Baba Kushai. Like, and you see the ones who was involved with it, like they have absolutely no heart towards the Most High, man. You know?
That's a high risk, low reward.
man, what?
Nah, it's a reward.
It's reward, all right.
Yeah, man.
Nah, I get what you said.
Why would you make that bet?
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Man, but you know, the Lord gave him over. Like I said, the Lord gave him over there.
To that reprobation.
Yeah, and sent them strong delusions that they should believe a lie and not receive the love of the truth. You know. Go back to the Lamentations. Let them finish Lamentations that you got there. Go ahead,
Lamentations 4:6. For the punishment of the iniquity of the daughter of my people is greater than the punishment of the sin of Sodom.
Go ahead.
That was overthrown as in a moment, and no hand stayed on her.
In a moment, it just say what? It's gonna be 1 hour.
Yep.
1 hour.
Quick.
Man, that's gonna be a whole lot happening in 1 hour, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Man.
This is Luke 19:27. But those mine enemies, which would not that I should reign over them, bring hither and slay them before me. And when he had thus
And that's
spoken,
talking about Israelites. That's talking about Israelites, man. You know? Go ahead.
and when he had thus spoken, he went before, ascending up to Jerusalem. That is a part.
Yep. Go back to Lamentations. It's some more on there. Because you was getting into it. You had jumped down to like 16, but it's talking about the judgment of Jerusalem, man.
Keep going.
Yeah.
Lamentations 4:7. Her Nazarites were purer than snow.
Jump. Where you had jumped down to?
16.
Yeah, 13. 13. Start at 13.
This is Lamentations chapter 4, verse 13. For the sins of her prophets and the iniquity of her priests that have shed the blood of the just in the midst of her.
Yup.
And they have wandered as
That's ultimately when you equate that to the time of YAHAWASHI. It was the wicked scribes and priests that slew had YAHAWASHI crucified, man. You know? And they was false prophets because they knew that the Lord was who he said he was. He was the Messiah. He was the Son of God. But they were denying it, man. They were denying it. Go ahead.
They have wandered as blind men in the streets, and they have polluted themselves with blood, so that men could not touch their garments. And they cried unto them, Depart ye, it is unclean, depart, depart, touch not. When they fled away and wandered, they said among the heathen, they should no more sojourn there. The anger of the Lord have divided them, and he will no more regard them, and they respected not the persons of the priests, and they favored not the elders.
Yep. That's what you see a lot going on within Israel, you know. They not regarding the words of YAHAWASHI and YAHAWASHI through the men he set up to teach them the truth. So the Lord's anger is going, like the apostles always going to, the Lord gonna break up that IUIC. The Lord gonna break up the ISUPK. He gonna destroy them because they are not adhering to the truth. You know, they're not hearkening to the voice of the Lord. And the most of it deal with pride, you know, trying to come up some other way. At the end of the day, hey, there's only one truth, man.
Right.
And it's gonna be found out that the truth resides within great millstone. Go ahead, bro. That was it on that. Go ahead.
I got a precept. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 1 and 32. I sent unto you my servants, the prophets, whom ye have taken and slain, and torn their bodies in pieces, whose blood I will require of your hands, saith the Lord.
Read it again.
This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 1 and verse 32. I sent unto you my servants, the prophets, whom ye have taken and slain, and torn their bodies in pieces.
Hey, YAHAWASHI was the chief prophet. So it say, you know, if they hated you, they hated me first.
Exactly. Yep.
Man, go ahead.
Finishing off. And slain and torn their bodies in pieces, whose blood I will require of your hands, saith the Lord.
Blood I will require.
Man.
So what it say? Ye are not your own. Ye are bought with a price.
Yeah.
The price was the bloodshed of YAHAWASHI.
Right.
That's what we were bought with, man. And his own people rejected that. Damn.
Man.
Woo. Yeah, y'all gotta get it first. Hey, I'd rather get it how we getting it right now than to get it how they how 2/3 gonna get it when the Lord come back.
Okay.
That's right. But it say our light affliction is not worthy to be compared with the reward. It ain't worthy to be compared with the reward that they ass gonna get for rejecting YAHAWASHI either.
Right. Like you always go into, we getting it early. We getting that whooping early.
Right.
You know, we going through it.
We still taking the, like you say, we still taking the strikes.
Right.
The Lord gonna be warmed up when the time for the 2/3, man. That arm gonna be loose.
Yeah.
They finna get the business.
Yeah.
So I got a quick one.
Go ahead.
This is Psalms 105, and I'm gonna start at verse 14. It says, he suffered no man to do them wrong. Yea, he reproved kings for their sakes. Verse 15, saying, touch not my anointed, and do my prophets no harm.
Yep.
That's plain, man.
Say he reproved kings for their sakes. You know? And and when you go into the word reprove, it means put to shame. So Esau, Edom, this is his kingdom. He's being put to shame. He's being reproved. Let's say Wisdom of Solomon 5:1. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
Yep.
You know? You got it all.
This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 31 through 32. For if we would judge ourselves, we should not be judged.
Go ahead.
But when we are judged, we are chastened of the Lord YAHAWASHI, that we should not be condemned with the world.
That we should not be condemned with the world. You know? Great condemnation is coming to the world. And that's why we're using the judgment of the Lord right now. You know, we're rehearsing the righteous acts. That's in the book of Judges. So the Lord, like, you know, he telling us how we ought to judge. Not to take matters upon our own hands, but not to walk as blind man either.
Right, right.
Like we don't see the abominations being done on the earth. He said we supposed to be sighing and crying for the things that's going on, man. Give me Wisdom of Solomon, not Wisdom of Solomon, 2nd Ezra 8, I believe.
I got it. With many great miseries.
The just complain continually.
15 and 8.
15 and 8.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 8. I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just
Hey, when he
complain
talking
continue.
about he not gonna hold his tongue concerning their wickedness, who you think he talking about? He ain't talking about Esau, he talking about Jacob. He said the things that they exercise themselves in wickedly, man. You know? He said judgment gonna begin with the Most High. But Esau Edom, he was the conduit that they clinged onto to do wickedness, yeah. But the Lord told them not to. Like y'all can now make the example. If my son get in trouble at school, when he come home talking about Jimmy made me do this and Eric made me do that, I don't give a damn about what Jimmy and Eric did. What did I tell you to do?
Right.
I ain't gonna whoop Jimmy ass. I ain't gonna I'm whooping your ass. Good. Yep, Amos 3 and 1. But finish that in 2nd Ezra.
This is back in 2nd Ezra 15 and verse 9. And therefore saith the Lord YAHAWASHI, I will surely avenge them and receive unto me all the innocent blood from among them.
Yep. So the Lord gonna avenge us, man. You know, all of our people that mocked and scoffed at us, the Lord gonna avenge us. Go ahead,
It's Amos 3 and 1. Hear this word that the Lord YAHAWASHI has spoken against you, O children of Israel, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt, saying,
This word is the instructions. Like what I taught myself, what I told you to do. See? Already?
you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities.
That's it. It's your ass, because you only have I know. You my child.
Yeah.
You see? My name is placed upon you. I'm not gonna whoop no little G-man ass, little day across the street ass. What I told you to do. So the Lord want to punish us. And what is iniquities? Transgression of the law, because the law was given to the nation of Israel, man.
See, he punishing us before the whole world.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Also, we're the first fruits, right?
Yeah.
When you go into first fruits, it's the firstborn. You know,
Right.
if you have a proper family structure, really the parents are the hardest on the eldest, because he's responsible for the youngest.
That's right.
So that's why the Most High is so strict on the elect. You know, it's like he has to be, because we're the standard right now.
Right.
You know, YAHAWASHI is the ultimate standard to how we should behave ourselves, but we're the only ones following after. So we have to be counted blameless. We have to be, you know, we have to take comfort in the Most High's rod,
Right.
correction,
Right.
so that we can better improve ourselves, because we're the standard. We're the ones, you know, pleading to our people to get right.
Right.
Yep. And YAHAWASHI, like you said, he was the first one, because it all started really with him, and the Lord put him to shame before the whole put him to shame before the whole world. You know. Now ultimately, the entire nation of Israel was supposed to be like the big brother to the whole creation. Like the whole nation was supposed to be, you know, which we're gonna come back to that estate. But it starts with the elect out of the nation of Israel. Because the entire nation of Israel is the Lord's chosen, but he has an elect within the chosen, man. So the state of the earth, the way, when you really look at how the earth is, it ultimately goes back to us.
Right.
We can say Esau, Edom is doing it, but we are responsible for him being able to have the power, you know, because we went off. Hey, you know the Lord got for that back you got? Man. Give me Proverbs. Give me Proverbs, I believe it's Proverbs 19 in the last scripture. The last verse. Yep, that's what he got for the backs.
Proof.
Go ahead, let's get back. Baby got back. Baby got back, right?
Yeah.
This is Proverbs 19 and 29.
Hey, we do not own the rights to that music.
Take the whole deal.
We do own the rights to this.
Right.
Go ahead.
Proverbs 19 and 29. Judgments are prepared for scorners and stripes for the backs of fools.
Woo! Baby got back.
Yeah, get that back.
The Lord got something for that back too.
Man.
Oh yeah.
Cause see when they got right here, they really started cutting up.
Yeah.
She got up, you know.
Yeah. Stop peep popping.
That's how you know it be demons on these folks. Man.
Yeah.
They come by and then crank up.
See, then once the Lord get that back right, then you gonna get you a man of the Lord.
That's right, bro.
Yep.
So right now, these women through, man. That's all they know.
That's it.
That's all they know, man. Baby got back. Y'all bros got it, man.
I had one.
Go ahead,
This Romans 11 and 7. It says, but then Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for.
Yep.
But the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded, man. And that's plain right there, man. The election gonna get it. They gonna understand this truth. They gonna come back and serve YAHAWASHI. But hey, the rest are gonna stay in that darkness, man. They gonna stay in the wilderness like the brother was going into, man.
Yep.
Until the Lord come back and destroy their ass, man. Bring that swift ride of correction, man. They gonna have to get it the hard way, man.
I got something. It's 2 Corinthians 4 and 3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost, in whom the God of this world hath blinded the minds of them which believe not, lest the light of the glorious gospel of Mashiach, who was in the image of Yahweh, should shine unto them.
See that the Lord in the beginning, he told the YAHAWAH, which he gave the Yahweh being the architect, YAHAWASHI being the foreman, he gave them the blueprint. And what he say? Let us make men in our image.
Right.
You know? But the scriptures also say what? Men sought out many inventions.
Go ahead then.
You got it.
Genesis 6 and 5.
Come.
This is Genesis chapter 6, verse 5. And the Most High saw that the wickedness of man was great in the earth, and that every imagination of the thoughts of his heart was only evil continually.
And that's not the image of the Most High. See, the Most High, he's a balance of good and evil. But he's not evil continually.
Yeah.
You see, he's a balance of good and evil. He balances it. But men only know to do evil. That's that seed that got planted through the serpent. See, that seed overwhelmed men. You know, like, damn, I like doing this shit. You know?
Yeah.
That's how Jake just love doing wickedness, man.